Did you know the things you interact with every single day are hiding bizarre truths that defy common sense? We're talking about the silent science behind your routine. Facts so weird they'll change your perspective on everything. Starting with something you probably do without thinking. That satisfying sound when you crack your knuckles. Most people assume you're grinding bone, but if that were true, your joints would be mush by now. The truth is far stranger, and it's happening inside your body right now. What you're hearing is actually tiny gas bubbles, specifically nitrogen, suddenly collapsing in the synovial fluid of your joints. It's a phenomenon called cavitation, where rapid changes in pressure cause a literal pop inside your joint capsule. This fact alone proves that the mundane actions you repeat daily are secretly scientific marvels. This video is dedicated to ripping the curtain back on these hidden truths about your body and your home. But before we leave your own skin, let's look at the home you live in, specifically, what that dust on your dresser actually is. Take a deep breath and look around. That layer of dust settling on your bookshelves and under your bed? It's not just dirt blowing in from outside or fibers from your clothes. That's only a small fraction of it. The majority of household dust in any home around the world is actually you. You are constantly, involuntarily, and silently shedding dead skin cells into the air. In fact, studies show that over half of what you are routinely dusting away is purely biological, derived from you. The average person sheds enough skin in a lifetime to weigh about the same as a small golden retriever. This continuous process is what feeds the microscopic creatures, the dreaded dust mites, living in your carpets and upholstery. It's a bizarre, tiny ecosystem thriving right inside your home, all thanks to your cellular turnover. This constant shedding is a necessary biological function, but it brings us back to the body for a fact about a liquid inside you. Because the same body that is fueling a dust mite colony is also creating an acid powerful enough to dissolve metal. Your stomach is a quiet, unassuming laboratory working tirelessly to break down everything you consume. It contains hydrochloric acid, or HCl, which is a key component of your digestive process. This specific acid is so incredibly potent that if it were placed outside of the mucus lining in your stomach, it could literally dissolve a razor blade. Think about that level of chemical intensity living right inside your core, waiting for lunch. The only reason this acid doesn't completely destroy your stomach is a sophisticated layer of thick protective mucus. This mucus is constantly being replenished and rebuilt, a biological arms race against the digestive power you wield. If that protective layer ever fails, even slightly, that's when you get a painful ulcer. It's a testament to the extreme, almost dangerous engineering of your body is constantly sending trillions of bits of data to your brain every second. The feel of the air, the pressure of your clothes, the subtle hum of the refrigerator. If your brain had to process all of this information consciously, you would be completely overwhelmed and unable to function. PAUSA longa. Thankfully, your mind has an incredible built-in operating system that is constantly filtering out redundant sensory input. This is why you don't feel your socks on your feet 5 minutes after putting them on. Your brain has decided that input is unnecessary. This system directly impacts your pain threshold and how you perceive long-term discomfort. The brain actively downplays constant stimuli, focusing only on abrupt changes or threats to maintain sanity and focus. It's a survival mechanism that allows you to concentrate on the important tasks, like watching this video. We're halfway through and I want to know, which of these weird facts has shocked you the most so far? Tell us below. Because speaking of filtering and cleanliness, we need to address the single most contaminated item in your entire kitchen. Most people think the toilet handle or the trash can lid is the dirtiest, most bacteria-ridden spot in their home. That common assumption is dead wrong. The title of the grossest spot belongs definitively to your kitchen sponge. The sponge is the perfect environment for bacteria, constantly moist, full of tiny pores, and regularly exposed to food particles. It has been scientifically proven to contain some of the highest concentrations of germs, including E. coli and Salmonella. It is a biological hot zone that you regularly use to clean the dishes you eat from. Washing a sponge with soap or rinsing it out with water doesn't kill the majority of these harmful bacteria. It just spreads them around. The only truly effective way to clean a sponge is to microwave it on high for about a minute or run it through the dishwasher on a hot cycle. This hidden truth about basic home hygiene is a perfect example of a danger we accept through lack of awareness. But let's get back to something truly unique to you. A fact that proves you are a living, breathing work of art. Because just like your fingerprints, You have another pattern that is completely unique in the world. Everyone knows about fingerprints. They are the gold standard for personal identification because no two people have the same pattern. But did you know that your body holds a second, equally unique biological signature that can be used to identify you? I'm talking about your tongue print, the complex and subtle pattern of ridges and grooves on the surface of your tongue. This pattern is as individual as your fingerprints and has been explored by forensic scientists for years. It's a secret, unique marker you carry in your mouth, completely unseen by the outside world. The size, shape, and arrangement of your taste buds and papillae create a completely distinct topographical map. Unlike fingerprints, which can be altered or scarred, the tongue is relatively protected inside the mouth, making the pattern more stable. It's yet another mind-blowing feature of the human body's constant drive for individuality. And speaking of things that are completely unique, let's explore an item in your kitchen that started its life completely differently. Because sometimes the things we use for flavor today began as something used for medicine. We grab it from the fridge, shake it onto fries, and rarely give a second thought to its syrupy, tangy origin. But the beloved condiment, ketchup, wasn't originally intended to be a side dish. It was sold as a medicine. In the 1830s, an Ohio physician named Dr. John Cook Bennett began selling ketchup as a health tonic. He claimed that the tomatoes used in his recipe could cure ailments ranging from indigestion to diarrhea. The original recipe was even condensed and sold in pill form, completely unrecognizable from the modern sauce we know. It wasn't long before other entrepreneurs jumped on the trend, making the market completely oversaturated with fake ketchup medicines. This led to the eventual downfall of its medicinal status, leaving us with the sugary, vinegary version we use today. It's a strange historical twist that shows how even the most common items have hidden, unbelievable pasts. But now we're coming to the single most requested fact, the one that ties everything together. It involves the unbelievable, shocking connection between your gut and your mind. You've heard us promise this one. The fact that will truly redefine how you view your own consciousness and personal decision-making. Your gut, the place where all that powerful acid and food breakdown happens, is often referred to as your second brain, and the term is much more than a catchy metaphor. This isn't just a simple connection. It's an entire complex system of dedicated neurons called the enteric nervous system. This colossal neural network runs along your entire digestive tract, maintaining a constant, direct, two-way conversation with your actual brain through the powerful vagus nerve. It's a biological superhighway that directly influences your mood, your stress response, and even those crucial impulse decisions you make every day. The sheer volume of bacteria living in your gut, your microbiome, actively produce a significant percentage of the body serotonin. Serotonin is your crucial happy chemical, the neurotransmitter responsible for feelings of well-being and stability. When your gut health is compromised, it can have immediate and direct impacts, actively contributing to feelings of anxiety and major depression. The mind and the body are, therefore, physically and chemically inseparable. Your mental health is literally tied to your stomach. This profound and shocking connection proves that the decisions you make aren't just coming from the thought processes in your skull, but originating deep within your belly. We've shown you the hidden life in your pillows, the secrets of your tongue, and the bizarre history in your condiments. Now it's time for the absolute final, most bizarre truth that only happens to you when you are totally relaxed and fast asleep. We wrap up with a fact about the one state everyone enters daily, the deep, paralyzed stage of sleep known as REM. During REM sleep, when your mind is dreaming most vividly, your body engages in a neurological process called atonia, a deliberate, temporary paralysis of nearly all voluntary muscles. This is a crucial, non-negotiable defense mechanism. Without atonia, your body would physically act out all the intense, complex scenarios unfolding in your dreams. Essentially, your brain hits a neurological kill switch on your entire muscular system to prevent you from running off the edge of your bed or physically reacting to a dream antagonist. Every night you are experiencing a necessary, controlled, and absolute lockdown of your motor functions for your own safety. Sometimes, if the brain wakes up slightly before the atonia switch is turned off, you experience the terrifying phenomenon known as sleep paralysis. This final, unbelievable truth about your body's constant, automatic defenses shows that even your most restful moments are a miraculous battle for biological control. We've opened the door to the weird facts hidden in your body and home, and now you can't unsee the truth. The mundane is secretly bizarre. Which of these unbelievable facts was the most mind-blowing for you and why? Tell us in the comments below. Hit the like button if you learned something truly bizarre today. Subscribe for more deep dives into the weird science around us. And check out this next video for even more hidden truths you've never questioned. Thanks for watching, and stay intensely curious.